All right, folks, really nice pop in the market today. You can see the SPY closed at pretty much at the lows yesterday, and I had a really nice pop today. I'm going to put this up for new members. Pause video and read it. Not going to go into it here. And I'm going to slide this up because I like to give credit to the group for some great calls. And this is easier. You can just pause the video and read this, especially if you didn't make it to chat today. Some pretty impressive calls again today. And then I'm going to go into what we're watching for Friday. Keep in mind, we are intraday, or I'm an intraday trader. So these are charts that might set up and give me an intraday trade tomorrow. So PONY is one. Great volume, biggest volume ever today. Had big volume yesterday. Very strong all day. It's also been up 2 days in a row. That makes me love it less as a day trader, but you never know. It might keep going. It might give us a great setup. CEP closing way off the highs. But Sahil's entry idea this morning, which was in the first 5 minutes, but it went up almost 18 bucks from his idea. I didn't take it because I don't trade early, but anyone who did, man, they had a good day. Anyway, that one's on watch. I mean, I don't like how far it closed off the highs, but in a way, you could argue it needed to come back down some, right? AREB is just an in-play stock getting pretty good volume. TMC had a nice headline today, along with the other rare earths, and this one had a really nice pop. It's extended, but we're going to watch that whole group. EPWK, another one's had 2 big days in a row. So probably won't trade it tomorrow, but I'm going to put it on watch. This is a weird chart, UPXI, because of this up to 22 on almost 100 million shares. And then that day, everybody ended up underwater. Usually you don't see something like this turn back up like it did, but it did. So let's keep our eyes on that one. It's pretty impressive strength. HOLO, one of the stocks that just can't ever seem to get going, but it had nice volume today and a pretty strong close. Recent reverse split, so sometimes that becomes a theme, so I do want to watch it. I actually like this OST a lot. Big pop, and it's starting to curl back up, maybe through 3 tomorrow, knowing that today's high is 309. And hang on a second. There, I switched charts because I wanted to show you the one that had the 200-day on it. So over 3 tomorrow, if that happens, we've got 309, and then a lot of times the 200-day can act as a magnet, and that's up there at 363. And then you had this high from the day before, about a week ago at 419. So it's a good-looking chart. I don't know if it's going to give a setup, but if it does, probably one of my favorites for tomorrow. OMEX, another rare earth play. Didn't used to be, but that's what they do now. I had to look that up because they used to be treasure explorers in the bottom of the ocean. Now they're rare earth miners from the bottom of the ocean. So anyway, that big move. It actually went up almost to the highs again in after hours. FATN, a sleeper pick. Sleeper pick has only been trading for 2.5 weeks maybe, but had this nice big pop on opening day, secondary pop, tertiary pop, if you will, and a quiet inside day. So you do kind of have a wedge pattern there, but the volume in it was just non-existent today, and it's also a thin stock. So remember that MSOS is a pot ETF, nice volume, some rumors going around in that space for legalization, so that's one to watch, or any pot stock that you like to trade. First Solar, kind of a sleeper, but you can see resistance right where the horizontal line is here. Nice volume a few days ago, looked like it was rolling back over and curled right back up. And maybe something's up with Solar because CSIQ also had a decent day today. Anyway, and the last one is Bull, which is Webull, goes right back on bounce watch. What I'd really like to see is sideways all day, and then an afternoon high of day break. I think we could get a little mini squeeze in that one because it can really move, but that's probably the only way I'll trade that. And that's it for me. I'll see you guys in the pre-market. Let's show up and work together building a gap playlist as well, and then be ready for the day. All right, have a good night.